As we continue our journey through the sacred instructions of the Tabernacle, Exodus 27 brings us into the heart of worship, the altar of burnt offering. Picture the scene: the altar standing tall, the courtyard enclosed, where the Israelites would come to offer their sacrifices. These architectural details carry deep meaning and symbolism. In this chapter, every measurement, every material, speaks to the holiness required to approach God. Let's step into this sacred space and uncover what these ancient practices reveal about God's design for worship. Exodus chapter 27, the altar of burnt offering. Build an altar of acacia wood, 3 cubits high. It is to be square, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. Make a horn at each end of the 4 corners, so that the horns and the altar are of one piece, and overlay the altar with bronze. Make all its utensils of bronze, its pots to remove the ashes, and its shovels, sprinkling bowls, meat forks, and fire pans. Make a grating for it, a bronze network, and make a bronze ring at each of the 4 corners of the network. Put it under the ledge of the altar, so that it is halfway up the altar. Make poles of acacia wood for the altar, and overlay them with bronze. The poles are to be inserted into the rings, so that they will be on 2 sides of the altar when it is carried. Make the altar hollow, out of boards. It is to be made just as you were shown on the mountain. Make a courtyard for the tabernacle. The south side shall be 100 cubits long and is to have curtains of finely twisted linen, with 20 posts and 20 bronze bases, and with silver hooks and bands on the posts. The north side shall also be 100 cubits long, and it is to have curtains with 20 posts and 20 bronze bases, and with silver hooks and bands on the posts. The west end of the courtyard shall be 50 cubits wide, and have curtains, with 10 posts and 10 bases. On the east end, toward the sunrise, the courtyard shall be 50 cubits wide. Curtains 15 cubits long are to be on one side of the entrance, with 3 posts and 3 bases, and the curtains 15 cubits long are to be on the other side, with 3 posts and 3 bases. For the entrance to the courtyard, provide a curtain 20 cubits long, of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and finely twisted linen, the work of an embroiderer, with 4 posts and 4 bases. All the posts around the courtyard are to have silver bands and hooks and bronze bases. The courtyard shall be 100 cubits long and 50 cubits wide, with curtains of finely twisted linen, 5 cubits high, and with bronze bases. All the other articles used in the service of the tabernacle, whatever their function, include all the tent pegs for it, and those for the courtyard, are to be of bronze. Command the Israelites to bring you clear oil of pressed olives for the light, so that the lamps may be kept burning. In the tent of meeting, outside the curtain that shields the Ark of the Covenant law, Aaron and his sons are to keep the lamps burning before the Lord from evening till morning. This is to be a lasting ordinance among the Israelites for generations to come. As we conclude Exodus 27, the altar and courtyard serve as a reminder of the reverence and careful preparation needed to come before God. But the journey doesn't stop here. In the next chapter, we'll see how even the priests, those chosen to serve in the tabernacle, are prepared and set apart with garments of glory and beauty. There's much more to discover, so join us next time as we continue to uncover God's plan for worship and consecration. Thank you all for being here. Please hit that like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you here tomorrow for another dose. Peace and blessings.
On a journey through God's word we'll go, finding light in every step we know. Come and join us every day as we learn.